Well, good morning, everyone. It is Friday morning, beautiful sunny sky at the moment. We've got some heavy duty clouds over here, kind of a little bit to the, I guess, northeast maybe at the moment. We'll see what that does later on today. It may bring us a little rain, so we're getting an early start this morning, try to get some work done. We have some old pallets we're going to pick up and throw into the burn pile, get those out of the way. Remember from the last video, we replaced those pallets for the bucket garden. So that's a task I want to get cleaned up this morning. When the local co-op folks came out and set our new pole, they left the old pole here for the landowners. We're going to snag it up, take it down to the cabin by the pond and try to do a little bit more work on diverting some water that's running off a hill there. Back when this place was overgrown, all the privet hedge and weeds and dirt that got piled up on the edge of the pond kept the erosion down a little bit. One of the downfalls of me cleaning everything up is it really opened up a path for some of that rainwater to flow right in, and it's going to take sand and dirt and junk into the pond. So we're going to work on adjusting that a little bit today. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to fix it, but we're going to go down there and try. So we'll knock these two things out. As we say often, let's roll things up here and get going. A lot of work to do today. So as you see here directly ahead, we're not going to be using the tractor today. In my efforts to take off that filter, I managed to punch a hole in it. So we'll nurse the tractor back under the shed, and then we'll do something else. It sure would be nice if that thing would come off. Now that I have destroyed it. Oh my gosh, it's moving. Oh, what a great thing. All right, well, now, get the sun out of my face. We'll just transition from the things that we're going to do to this task, which we've been hoping to get done. Excellent. What looked like a bad start is actually going to be, whoa, need to get something up under that. Okay, that's better. Now the only problem is going to be if we have enough room to get it off. And look at that, we do. I really did not think that was going to work that easily. I think a good hand tightening is all we need there. I can't tell you how happy I am that we found this issue and we have this result. I am extremely happy. We'll get this oil change going and we'll be back with you. What a really nice, positive thing to happen this morning. And wouldn't you absolutely know it, I only have about 2 quarts of diesel oil. So that's not going to throw us off very much. I am so happy with the progress we've made this morning with getting that filter off and having the opportunity to change this oil right away. We'll just jump in the truck, run uptown and grab some oil, come back and finish this off. Then we'll get on with our day. We'll be back shortly. We'll let that settle down and get a quick check of the oil. I'm going to need some more, I'm pretty sure, because we were quite short with that first one. Don't go anywhere. Turns out, I was telling you about this filter. I couldn't get behind it with one of those wide metal filter wrenches. My buddy Mark up at the Napa place sold me this plier wrench. Well, first time I came out with it, I poked a hole in it, didn't know it. As you saw this morning, started up and just happened to notice it was shooting a small stream out. So since there was a hole in it, I had no worries about the oil filter. I just came out and put the bear grip on it and, laid down on it a little bit and it came off. So these worked. And I'll try to remember that you just got to clamp onto it and go. I'll go run the tractor for a little while, come back and recheck everything, make sure that we're not too low. Obviously, that filter's got to fill up when we crank up and get pressure on it. So we'll just take our time. There you go. Let's go on and give everything a quick look while we're here. Wouldn't hurt to put a little water in there. I didn't need to go get engine oil after all. Had a gallon of it sitting. It's just in a different color jug. Oh well, the next oil change is at least taken care of. Got plenty of fuel. Let's take the tractor out, run over here and maybe get the forks back on it, and then we'll check it. We'll let it run for a little while and then check, see if we've got any leaks. Nothing spraying out anywhere, so kind of a positive. Okay, no leaks anywhere that I can find. Let's go move some pallets and a pole. Let me bring in here a little bit closer and show you what I'm trying to do. The two main spots here where the water really comes off this hill, you can see where it's washed. Right at the end of that limb and to that pole. Hopefully I can slow it down, make it not be quite so fast when it hits that other pile, pull up maybe and run off to the side. I wouldn't mind putting a little bit more in between these trees if I can find the right size stumps or limbs. We're going to walk down here and take a look at the pond again. The rains we've had in the last 2 weeks have helped an awful lot. And here you can see just how much. We're about 2 feet maybe below the deck. And of course, walking over here, I scared away the 3 turtles that were on the bank. When we first came down here, there were about 5 or 6 turtles just to the right of the pier. And some creature, I think I know what that creature was, swimming right in front of the dock. I am really happy with the progress we've made this morning, getting these 3 distinct piles of wood to try to cut down on this erosion here along the bank. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll make adjustments as we go. I think tomorrow morning we're going to come back and get started on sprigging the grass, unless, of course, we have a lot of rain. But for right now, we're going to take just a quick break. Then we're going to get on the zero turn and we're going to mow the yard. We'll come back tomorrow morning. Everybody take care. Until then, we'll see you soon. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Sid's Blue Sky Farm. It's Saturday morning, just a little bit overcast, nothing crazy, scattered clouds more than anything, and quite warm. We are going to take these tools I just loaded up and head to the front yard and get that sprigging project moving. We're going to try to get all that grass that we dug up in the ground today. We had a nice rain last night, nothing crazy. The ground should be soft and wet. And that grass is really ready to go down. So without a whole lot of setup, why don't we just roll things along and go put some grass in the ground. All right, that went a lot quicker. Oh wait, I gotta push this big piece down in the ground a little bit more than this. And that's what happens when you don't cut everything all the way through the first time. All right, get some loose dirt in there. Lots of loose dirt in there. Do I take the time to put this one in, or do I just throw it away? Just throw it in the ground. Ain't that big a deal. Whew, getting hot out here. Okay, transplant project phase 1 is complete. It's hot, and I'm dragging a little bit. This is not a really tough chore. You don't even have to think. It's just do. So that's 37 blocks of sprig. Good grass to put in the ground. So we'll see how that works out. Well, that was a hot job. The sun was beating down pretty good. We're going to take a few minutes and cool off, and then we're going to take this dirt that we dug up. I've got 2 holes in this pasture and 1 relatively large hole in the side yard over here. We'll use that to fill those holes in. Maybe this zoysia grass will transplant. These sprigs will work out, and we'll really start seeing some grass if we keep on getting rain. Should get some tonight. So without further ado, why don't we just call it cut for today. Everybody have a great rest of the Saturday. We'll see you later.